Hey there, Jeff Cook from Jeff Cook Real Estate here, and today I want to talk about careers in real estate. Maybe you've been thinking for a while about a career change, and now you're thinking you might dip your toe in the real estate world. A real estate career can be incredibly rewarding, but it takes a lot of hard work to succeed in this business, which we'll get into today. You probably have a lot of questions, and you've come to the right place. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I want to share some of my expertise with you all today. So let's start out with big picture. What are some of the pros of being a real estate agent? One of the big draws to the real estate industry is the flexibility it provides. Real estate agents typically have the flexibility to set their own schedules and work independently, which allows for an amazing work-life balance. Another huge benefit of being in this business is the unlimited earning potential it provides. As a realtor, your earnings aren't predetermined by some annual salary that your boss sets for you. Real estate agents are often working on commission, which means that their earning potential is only limited by their own efforts and their success. This can provide you with the opportunity you need for significant income growth over time. The sky's the limit. The financial rewards aren't the only thing people find fulfilling about this career though. Networking. You also have the opportunity to meet all kinds of people, continuously learn new skills, and of course, at the end of the day, you get to help people buy the biggest asset of their life. Buying or selling a home isn't something the average person can do on their own. So you are providing an incredibly valuable service to your clients every day, and that's pretty rewarding. Of course, a career in real estate's not for everyone. There are some parts of the business that some people would consider downsides, just like any career though. So what are those cons? The biggest thing that scares people off is the unpredictable income. You remember earlier how I said the earning potential is set by your own efforts and success? Well, the flip side of that is that you could have great numbers one month, but maybe not so great numbers the next month. Maybe you had an off month and weren't on your game, or maybe even factors outside of your control were at play, like the housing market fluctuating, or even the changing of the seasons are an act of God. While the potential to make a lot of money is there, you aren't gonna see the exact same paycheck every single week or month like you would a traditional 9 to 5. You're also under a lot of pressure at times as a real estate agent. I have a few less hairs up here than when I first started. You're dealing with large amounts of money and sometimes even larger amounts of tense emotions on both sides of the transaction. It's your job as the real estate agent to make sure everything goes smoothly and that everybody's happy in the end. You gotta be able to remain level-headed under stress if you want to make it in this business. Last, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one, real estate requires a lot of hard work and a significant time commitment, especially if you're just starting out. Now, I know the agents on HGTV, they make it look nice and easy and you just show up and show people houses, close deals, make big commission checks, but there's so much more that goes on behind the scenes of each transaction. I'm talking research, negotiations, dealing with vendors and other agents, paperwork, and that's not counting the time that you gotta spend working on growing your business and finding the client to begin with. See, in this business, you have to balance working in your business and also at the same time on your business growing it. You've gotta be prepared to dive right in and hustle if you wanna be successful in this business. So I know some of those pros sounded great, and also if you're still watching, those cons didn't scare you away. Well, great, let's talk about whether or not you have what it takes to actually be a real estate agent. I always say that the top two things that you have to possess are being a helper first, and then also being a problem solver. Real estate transactions can be complex and involve unexpected challenges. Agents have to have strong problem-solving skills to navigate these challenges and find creative solutions for their clients. And speaking of solving problems, you need to have a great attention to detail in this business. These transactions involve significant amounts of paperwork and legal documents and financial information. You got to pay attention to all those details and have some organizational skills needed to ensure that everything is moving along smoothly for everybody in the transaction. You've also got to have great communication skills. It's a common misconception that you need to be a really outgoing and extroverted person to be successful in this business. That's simply not true. In fact, by nature, I'm an introvert. But you do need to have excellent communication with your clients, other industry professionals, and stakeholders in the transaction. You always have to be listening actively, explaining some complex concepts, and also being able to negotiate effectively. There's too much at stake to not do this. Lastly, and definitely not least, you have to be self-motivated. And when I say that, I mean, how quickly can you get back up on your horse whenever you get knocked off and start riding again? Again, with going back to that unlimited earning potential, to see those big paychecks, realtors must be resilient and be able to motivate themselves to generate business, build relationships, and close deals. This requires a high level of self-discipline, organization, and time management skills. So if you think you've got what it takes, let's talk about getting started. Before you can even begin to practice real estate, you have to get your real estate license. The requirements vary from state to state, but in South Carolina, you'll need to complete 90 total hours of an approved licensed training course. Real estate school is a great way to do this, and there are multiple options to choose from depending on your schedule. You can opt for a complete self-paced online course that you can complete as you have the time, or you can do a more intensive and instructor-led 2-week course if you're wanting to hit the ground running a little bit more quickly. And both options are great. We do find the people that opt for the self-paced course tend to take a little bit longer to get off the ground and get going. Either option is wonderful and will allow you to get your real estate license at the end of it. After you're done with your licensing training, you'll need to take and pass the real estate license exam and submit your official application to the state of South Carolina. Your South Carolina real estate salesperson license is valid for 2 years. So to maintain your status, you have to then complete some continuing education to make sure that your license renews. As you can see, there's a lot of learning and training involved, even after you're licensed, but it's so valuable and so worth it. And as a side note, if you join Jeff Cook Real Estate after you're done with school, we'll reimburse you for your real estate school tuition after you do a few transactions. Once you've got your license, you're ready to get your career started. The first step to take is finding the brokerage that's right for you. Don't just join the first brokerage that you talk to. You need to talk to them about support, training, resources, mentorship, sales managers, brokers. What does that all mean and what do they provide for you? And then of course, you'll need to dedicate the time it takes to build and maintain your business. Some people choose real estate as a part-time career, and that's okay. But we found that people who commit to this business full-time will on average make 4 to 5 times the amount of money who's just doing it part-time. Oftentimes people will start part-time and ramp up into full-time after they start seeing some of their success. But your earning potential is up to you. So choose what you can make work best. If you want to build your network and market yourself, you certainly can. At Jeff Cook Real Estate, we'll give you the presentations you need, leads, and training that you'll need to be successful. We will assist you with marketing and provide you with ready-to-go prospects all at the same time. So what do you think? Should we work together? So how do you feel now that you know a little bit more about the business? Are you excited? Does this idea of a new challenge with this amazing income potential motivate and excite you? If you think the real estate business is a good fit for you, I'd love to talk. Give me a call or visit our website at jeffcookrealestate.com to learn more about our real estate school and our career opportunities. And don't forget to ask about our mentorship and training programs. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, take it easy. This is Jeff Cook.